Do you ever just look at your bookshelf and all the books on your physical TBR and you look through all of them, read the summary, but you just can't decide if you should read a thriller or you should read a romance or you should read a fantasy? You are just an indecisive queen and there are just too many books on your physical TBR. You just can't decide and it's just fucking hard. So you just give up and be like, fuck it, you know what, I'm just not gonna read any of those. And you end up rewatching Modern Family for the 5th time because it is your comfort show and it is great. Hi guys, welcome back to a new video. I'm so happy to have you. If you don't know me, I'm Emily and I love talking about books. As you saw in the intro, choosing a book or my next read is so hard. So we're just gonna not make that decision and let artificial intelligence make that decision for us, because probably everybody knows, but I feel like Chat GPT has been so popular lately and like everybody keeps talking about it, and my dad is honestly obsessed with it. He's like, oh, use it for that and that and that, and I'm like, okay, chill. I don't know, do I trust that? I don't know, but we're gonna let ChatGPT decide what books I'm gonna read this week. I'm so excited because I have some amazing books, I feel like, on my radar that I want to read, but I'm not sure which one, you know? And so we're just gonna give that decision to somebody else or something else. I really don't know. It's the first books that it needs to decide for is either I'm gonna read Addicted to You, which would be very exciting because it has been on my TBR for such a long time and I've been wanting to read it, and I want to start the Addicted series, and this is obviously the first one, so that would be really cool. Or Magnolia Parks, the first book in the universe, and I feel like they're kind of similar, like they're romances, but they're not typical romances. We're gonna let that be decided by ChatGPT which of these books I will be reading, and then yeah, throughout the video there will be obviously more books coming. But anyways, so I have my tablet here. There should be like a screen recording on there because I'm gonna do that. Good, so I'm screen recording my iPad and we're just gonna ask what book I'm gonna read. So I'm just gonna ask, hey. Okay. Well, it has the wrong Magnolia Parks book. That is just... it has both books wrong. Okay, let's try again. Please. Okay. Thank you. It did it, guys. Okay. I'm just so relieved it literally finally picked a book. Like, I've been sitting here for like 10 minutes trying to tell the ChatGPT which book, and then that it chooses a book for me. Like, I've never had that problem. Like, I talked with it about some books, like telling me the summary, and it always knew exactly what book I had in mind. But I guess these books are just special, you know? Okay, anyways, let's clear up what book I should read. Okay, it says, since you would like me to choose between the books, I would recommend Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings for you to read for your YouTube video. The book offers a captivating stories set in London and follows the complicated relationship Magnolia and BG. It explores themes of redemption, healing, features flawed and yet relatable characters. I hope this helps, and I wish you happy reading and a successful YouTube video. Great. We finally got the first one. That's amazing. Okay, so we're gonna read Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings about Magnolia and BJ. I'm so excited. Like, I'm so excited. Okay, let's read. I'm so glad I finally am reading this book, because I'm kind of like intimidated, because like I feel like most other people are either like 5 stars, I loved it, I'm obsessed with the whole universe, or people hate it. I'm excited to see on which part I'm on, you know what I mean? Hi guys, quick little update. I'm on page like 60, so I'm not that far into it, but like it's fine. I'm just gonna read a little bit today and then tomorrow more of it. But so far it's really good. It's like fun, intense, and like definitely not like a normal romance, which I really enjoy, because like I said, I'm not obsessed with romances at the moment. Like, I'm trying to get big into them. So I like that it's like all drama and like not the stereotypical, you know, getting to know each other, then being in love, then third act breakup, and then getting back together. Like, I really enjoy that. But it's really good. So I really like it. In the beginning I was so confused, like who's who and like how they all belong together in their like friend group, but I'm slowly getting used to it all, kind of. But I just really like the writing. It's like kind of fun, and it's so intensely written. Like, you're like, okay girl, go off, I guess, because it's just really intense, like the way they love each other and stuff like that. But no complaints. A lot of annotationable quotes, if that makes sense. Like, I wish I wouldn't have had it on my Kindle, because annoying. But anyways, like for example here she just says, to the bone I loved him, cut me and I bleed him. That's so crazy and so intense, but like I like it. So very good so far, and I'm very happy with the choice, not gonna lie. But like, I don't know, I would have been happy with Addicted to You too, I think, maybe. Anyways, hi guys, quick little Magnolia Parks update. I'm almost done. I have like 40 pages left. I'm just gonna read it right now, and then I'll update you on how I feel. I've heard some like things that it's really sad at the ending and everybody cries, so I'm excited to see if I cry. I'm excited to cry. No, maybe a little bit, but yeah, I'm excited to see how it goes and just, yeah, finish it, honestly. But yeah, it's so far so good. It's just so frustrating at some points, because it's like always like a loop. They're like kind of friends, kind of like happy together, you know, being nice to each other, and then somebody fucks it up or some shit happens, and then it's just shitty again. But also it's so addicting. I don't know why, but it's just I love it. So yeah. Okay guys, we're at chapter 63, so I'm gonna film my reaction. A bit nervous, not gonna lie, but we're just gonna see what happens. Yes, the orange walls are just whatever, right? No way! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Shit! No! Like, I know it's gonna come and I don't like it. really don't. Fuck. It's so unnecessary. Like, end it. Just stop. No, I'm gonna just, no. Oh, I need to read again. No. Oh. Like, I had this, like, idea in my head why he did, like, what he did and, like, what happened. And it was much better than that. That fucking sucks. I don't like that. That's just... No comments. Done. That was not what I was expecting, but it was really good. Like, it was really good. I don't know what to give this book. Oh, I need to think about it for a while, but we can go and choose our next book, so that's exciting. I don't know which one. Okay guys, as you saw, I finished Magnolia Parks, so we're ready for book 2. And yeah, I'm excited to see what I read next. So happy I don't need to make the decision. That's fantastic, honestly. So, different genre is right now thriller. So we have Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney, which I really want to read. Oh my god, it looks fucking fantastic and so good. And the weather is perfect because it's fucking cold outside and this is like supposed to be snowy weather, I think. Perfect. Or we have Five Survive by Holly Jackson, who wrote A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and I really want to read that. So those are the 2 options. I have that one on my Kindle from my library and I really need to read it, so could not decide. But yeah, let's ask Chat GPT. Chat GPT? I think so, right? I don't know. Whatever. Let's ask him. So okay, we get answers and he knows the books. That's fantastic. Ultimately, the decision comes down to your own personal preferences. Consider which books are blah, 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 blah. Next. Okay. Okay. We'll see what it answers. I'm looking at you. It's currently typing. I hope I'm getting an answer. Okay. Since you would like me to choose between the books, I would recommend Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney for you to read next. This book is a psychological thriller with a gripping storyline that will keep you on the edge of your seat. It explores themes of marriage, trust, betrayal as a couple navigates a dangerous game of psychological manipulation in a remote Scottish village. So, it takes actually place in the UK. Is she British? Okay, great. I love chatting with him when he gives you good answers. I really like it. Okay, great. I think we did it. Hopefully. It's too much technology for me, but we're gonna read Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney next. It's about a married couple in Scotland, like we just saw. Okay, let's start this book. Hi guys, look at my cute fairy lights. I don't know, I love them very much. But update on the book. I am 140 pages, yes, into it. It's good, but I'm not obsessed. Like, oh my god, this thriller is so good, I need to keep reading, like, oh my god. But I do need to keep reading. I don't know, but I'm not obsessed with it, but it's good so far. I really like it. It's interesting. There's obviously something going on, and like these chapters are extremely short, which is really nice, and they always like kind of stop on a cliffhanger, not maybe like a crazy one, but like definitely on something, which is good. Like they're always like, I have a plan, and the other one is, I don't think she knows what's going on, and like it's kind of like mysterious, and they obviously have thoughts in their head and like plans, but like you don't know the plans and stuff like that, so that's kind of mystery. But like I don't know, I just think somebody's gonna be dying, but I don't know who. I feel like they're both planning to kill each other, but I don't know who's gonna succeed. But I just want to know, like, I don't know, I think I prefer thrillers where like, you know what happened right at the beginning, like somebody died and they're trying to figure out who died and who, but why they died, what happened, or like there's a person missing, stuff like that. Like I feel like that's more interesting to me than just reading a book and then something happens at the end and you're like, oh okay, wow, you know, if that makes sense. I don't know, but it's so far it's really interesting and thrilling, and I like it, but I'm not obsessed. I feel like that did not make any sense. But anyways, I'm gonna go to bed now, read some more, and finish it probably tomorrow. But yeah, so far so good. Hi guys. So this book, I am currently on page 250, so I have 50 pages exactly left of the book. So far it's going pretty good. There was a big plot twist earlier, which I did not see coming. Like I had my suspicions and they were wrong. Like, okay, great, but it does make a lot of sense and it's really good and I really enjoy it. And I'm just excited to see what like the last 50 pages are gonna reveal. Like I feel like a lot could happen, and I hope a lot will happen because it's good, but I don't like the characters, and it's just so negative because they were just like, oh, I hate my wife, I hate my husband, that kind of jazz. So I'm excited to see the big plot twists and stuff like that. But so far so good, and yeah, I'm just gonna continue reading. Hello guys, I finished Rock Paper Scissors. The ending was really good. I'm gonna give like all books at the ending a rating because I just want to think about them a little bit, but I must say I wasn't obsessed with the novel. Like I thought I would be, oh my god, best thriller ever, but no, sorry. I do feel bad about that, but I don't know, I just didn't like the characters, which I guess is like kind of normal-ish in the thrillers, but I don't know, these were so annoying to read about and it felt a bit repetitive, and there are like letters from the wife in between and I hated those. Sorry. So I don't know, but the ending was good. But also like everybody keeps talking about like the plot twist in this, and I'm like, okay, like not too crazy, I feel like. So I don't know. Anyways, let's decide what we're gonna. Hi guys, I just watched The Amazing Spider-Man because I love Spider-Man and I love the movies and I need a comfort movie, so I watched that. But let's pick our next read. I have Chat GPT next to me. I already like type in the options. The options are Addicted to You by Christy and Becca Ritchie, or Five Survive by Holly Jackson, because thought, why not take the two losers and compare them, thought that would be kind of fun. So that's what we're gonna do. And yeah, I just typed in wait, I can do time record now, but I just typed in like the books already, the titles and stuff like that, and yeah, and then like it said to me like what the book's about. Yeah, I think it's thinking because there's nothing. Okay. Good. So it says Five Survive by Holly Jackson. Good. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna read Five Survive. I have it on my Kindle. That's exciting. I'm excited to read it. I think we're gonna have a grand old time and it's gonna be great. Hi guys, I just want to give you a little bit of an update on my reading. I'm at the point of the book. I'm at chapter 16, 120 pages into it, and it's so far so good. I really enjoyed it. It's definitely giving like the creepy vibes because it's about 6 teenagers who are like trapped in this RV because they can't leave because there's a sniper and they got shot. They can't move and they're trapped, which is basically like the blip at the back of the book. So I'm at that point. So everything that's gonna follow is gonna be surprising, but it's really interesting so far. It's giving so creepy. Like sometimes I'm like, shoot, because it's like this would be my nightmare. Like this would be the nightmare. And it's like so much more creepy and like thrilling, than rock paper scissors for some reason. Like when I remember rock paper scissors, I just think about a couple that's just arguing, and this one is very much a thriller and really great. So I'm interested to see where it goes. Like I need a good plot twist, but so far it's really good. That's all I can say about it. Yeah, I'm just gonna read a little bit more tonight and then finish it tomorrow. So that's exciting. But yeah. No, because I'm reading right now and like plot twist just happened and it's actually so scary, and I'm like full on chills and the creeps, and like I'm like, is there somebody outside my window and like shooting? Because it feels that way. Creepy. So I just wanted to say that it's very fucking creepy and it needed to be said. Hey guys, update before I finish the book because I'm currently on page 310 from 390, so I still have like 80 pages left. So I'm not like close to finishing it, but it's really good. Like I'm enjoying it so much right now. It's great. It's so intense. Like sometimes I'm like reading and I'm so like crammed up because I'm so focused on the book, and then like I'm so focused and then I don't even update you guys because I'm just so focused on the storyline, and it's always like similar-ish because they're always like trying to find a plan and like how to save them, and there's like the plan and then it's like what's gonna happen, and there could also always happen something, like I don't know, it's just there are so many possibilities every time, so it's always gripping, you know what I mean? It's even like, oh, I know what's gonna happen, no, and you're always like, oh, I hope it works, and like, oh, so it's always really really good and I really enjoy it. So currently in the middle of such a scene, and I'm like, oh, on the next page it'll like reveal what's gonna happen. I'm like, oh, I'm so scared. But yeah, so far really good. I'm really enjoying it. So having a good time. Hello guys. Little update. Well, technically it's a big update. I finished 5 Survive, which was honestly amazing. I loved it so much. It was great. It was fantastic. It was everything I needed. It was so good. Like, so quick, easy, great YA mystery read. So I love that. So yeah, that was honestly fantastic. Then so I finished that one. Gonna give you all the ratings at the end of the video, but I finished that one, and now we're gonna choose our next read. I was at the library as well today. I was actually finishing my book while I was on the bus, and I had so many emotions like inside, but like I didn't want to be like, oh my god, crazy shit just happened at the bus. So it was a bit off. I have tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow, and I want to read that one, or like I'm thinking about reading that one, or A Man Called Ove by Frederick Backman. I've read Anxious People by him and I loved it. It was great. The TV show was a disappointment, but the book was great, and so I want to read A Man Called Ove and then watch the movie. Also, why did they change A Man Called Ove to A Man Called Otto? Like, that's already so annoying to me. Like, I haven't even watched the movie yet and I already hate it, but it's fine. Maybe there's a logical reason behind it. But yeah, basically I've been trying to do this big like similar genres of book comparing to each other, you know, like this is the literary fiction book of the week. I don't know if that makes sense, probably not. So let's try it out, see if it knows the books. We'll see. Anyways, I've got my tablet here that I have literally like 16%. That's fantastic. Whoopsie. I'm so tired. And I look like a fucking ghost because it's so bright. Oh my god. Okay, so it said A Man Called Ove by Frederick Backman. It's kind of funny because the book literally got delivered today. Like today, I ordered it yesterday because it's been on my physical, not on my mental TBR for such a long time. It's like I cannot wait to read it any longer, so I'm just gonna order it. And it's the book it decides to be reading, so I'm excited. Oops. Hi guys, I want to give you book update on A Man Called Ove, which I just love the cover so much, like the colors. But yeah, anyways, that I'm really enjoying the book. I'm on page 215, so I'm quite far along. It's just, I can't really say a lot about the book because I went in pretty blindly. Like I read the backstory about, you know, Ove, or like the book, but I didn't know what was going to happen and stuff like that, and that was really nice because while it was a big surprise, it was very nice to read about it and not know about it before. But I just want to say I'm really enjoying it. I'm actually tabbing it as well a little bit, and just for a fact, like the gray tabs are just like sad moments, and I did not expect to need that many. Like I thought like 2 or some shit, but there are actually a lot. No, because I'm almost done and I'm so attached to the characters. Quite sad. But yeah, anyways, gotta finish now. I'm sad because I love it. attach to these characters, I can't. And that game would always hit the hardest. God damn it. Welcome to the last part of the video. The end. The final... I don't know what, but the review of all the books I've read. And yeah, I'm excited. Honestly, I had a great reading week. Anyways, let's review, first of all, Chat GPT. How it helped me. Was it good? Was it bad? It was definitely helpful when it knew the books, because sometimes, especially in the beginning or something, it did not know the books, and I had to write what the books were, what the main characters' names were, and it was annoying. But when it was like, yeah, okay, read that book, and I didn't have to decide, it was great. It was fantastic. It was amazing. Honestly, I think I'm gonna do that more often. I think maybe I'm gonna do it like with different people. I'm thinking about doing it with my family because that would be kind of fun. Just like sending them the title and like the cover and letting them decide from like the cover. It sounds kind of nice, you know? Maybe I'm gonna do that soon. But we'll see. But yeah, so it was definitely useful and nice. But equally, it took a long time, but I would do it again because it was helpful. Like when you have two books and you literally cannot decide, and ChatGPT knows both books, ask him and it will help. Definitely, trust me. And you know, I haven't read the other books, but it made a good decision, so I really cannot complain. So let's start in the beginning. I read Magnolia Parks finally, and I'm so happy I did it. Well, kind of, because now I obviously want to read the rest of the books, and I can't for another 3 months. Like, I'm this close to ordering them to my German address and stuff like that, and then instantly picking them up when I get home. Might do that. Well, I'm actually gonna go order quite a few books when I get home. It's fine. It's okay, you know, it's fine. So yeah. Yeah, so I need to wait like 3 more months to read the rest of the books. But it's fine because I want to annotate them because there were so many great quotes in that. It was very dramatic, but I ate it up. It was very toxic and sometimes very frustrating when you like, you know, they're happy and then something happens. One of them, BJ, messes up and it just all starts again and again and again. Yeah, it happened quite often. But it's fine, you know, I still love them. I love the characters, I love the friend group, I love the writing. It was great. It was just a bit frustrating and a teeny tiny bit repetitive, so I gave it 4 stars. And yeah. Then I read Rock, Paper, Scissors. Also finally read that one, which I'm so happy I did. And that one was honestly my least favorite book of the week, which was honestly a big surprise because I feel like everybody who has read this thriller was amazed and said like it was one of their favorite thrillers, and for some reason I just didn't click with it. Like, it felt so repetitive and annoying, and just a lot of talk about like them being married but equally hating each other, and like ugh. And then there was this weird woman who's like always popping up and I'm like, who are you, what the fuck? And then the plot twist came and it was a really good plot twist, not gonna lie. I was shocked, but equally I'm like, okay, you had one good plot twist. I don't know, gonna give it 3.75 because 4 stars, no. 3.5, no. So yeah, I read it, it was a good plot twist. I don't know. And then I read on my Kindle again. I was always switching, which was kind of fun, you know. I read 5 Survive on my Kindle, which was honestly great. I mean, I love Holly Jackson and her writing, and it was at some points very spooky, and I was like getting the fucking creeps, like oh my god, it was, oh, you know. Not this one. This one, yes, gave me the creeps. Was really and it was a great thriller, and I don't know, I ate YA mysteries up like nothing else. It's just, I think it's my favorite genre, honestly. But yeah, it was fantastic. I loved it. A great new release. I really want to get the paperback now. Actually, I can wait until the paperback comes out, and I don't need to buy the hardcover, which is great. Yeah, anyways, so yeah, loved it. Yeah, I'm thinking 4.75, but I don't know. But yeah, 5 Survive, great book. And then lastly, I read A Man Called Ove, annotated it. I love giving it tabs, and yeah, I was thinking it would be a fun little book. No, I was crying so much. It's not even funny. Anyways, it was a great book. I was either crying or laughing the whole time, mostly crying. But it was kind of like dry humor and right up my humor kind of style. And basically there's Ove, and he's a fucking grumpy man. And while reading the book, you learn why he is grumpy, and you learn that he's actually not that grumpy. And it's just, it's great. I loved it. It was, I don't know. Fredman Backman, I've read like 2 books of him. 5 stars, every single one. So I loved it, and I really want to watch the movie now because it was fucking fantastic and so heartwarming. And I don't even want to say more what it's about because that would just spoil us so much. And I don't know, I love going in like mostly blind, but just be aware that there are some heavy topics in it. Like, maybe I'll write them in the description because I don't want to be like, hey, read this book if it would trigger you, but equally I don't want to say it. Yeah, I'll write them in the description if you want to check it out before reading it, because it deals with some heavy topics, but not like, it deals with it in a very funny-esque way, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think people are going outside now. I'm playing football against my wall. I love my roommates so much. So I'm gonna end the clip now, and I have talked, I think, enough. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out my other videos, and thank you so much for watching. I hope I see you in the next one, and yeah, I love you guys so much. Bye.